Hello everyone. It's been about 2 days since I completed my course, and it was an amazing experience. I would first like to apologize because in the description of my last video, I wrote that this video was going to be about Ayurvedic cooking, but the course that I was taking ended up being a lot more involved than what I had imagined, and I was not able to get to the cooking course. So the course that I took is named Exploring Consciousness, and in regards to consciousness, we touch topics such as where our thoughts come from, where everything in existence comes from, higher states of consciousness, how transcendental meditation plays an important role in helping a person evolve, how transcendental meditation plays an important role in accomplishing world peace, some of the basics of Ayurveda and the difference between Ayurveda out in the world and Maharishi Ayurveda, conscious-based education and how conscious-based education is centered in consciousness practices such as transcendental meditation. And throughout the course, we were given opportunities to put into practice the different things that we were learning. For instance, initially we were shown how to do habit maps and how to change our habits, which I spoke about in the previous video. Then as the course went on, we talked about yoga asanas. We talked more about transcendental meditation, and we were invited to attend a half-day transcendental meditation retreat, which I found to be very informative and like a pivotal point for me, because from that point on, I started to integrate what they call the Maharishi Yoga Asanas, which is a 20-minute, very simple routine to help relax the body and prepare the person for the transcendental meditation. Also, alternate nostril breathing to help balance the hemispheres of the brain, 3 or 4 minutes of that. And then the transcendental meditation session of 20 minutes, followed by 3 minutes with your eyes closed so that you can transition from the meditation to the regular world without causing too much stress and strain to the body. And as I implemented that, I found that my transcendental meditation practice was much deeper, and I was receiving more benefit from it because of that. I was also introduced to what they call Abhishanga, which is self-oil massage that you do on your skin every single day. And the purpose of this oil massage is to calm Vata. So basically, the skin is a Vata organ and tends to get dry and tends to get unbalanced very easily. And when you balance what they call balancing the Vata, then it helps to balance the whole body. And so by doing this oil massage every day and then allowing it to sit on the skin from a few minutes to at least 45 minutes, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, you let it sit and then you wash it off. So when you do this, then it helps strengthen the immune system, it helps calm the nervous system, it helps eliminate impurities, slowing down the aging process. There's a lot of benefits to this Abhishanga. It's one of the fundamental principles in Maharishi Ayurveda. I noticed that when I started practicing this in the morning, which is when they recommend it, I did notice that I was receiving these benefits that were mentioned. When I stopped for a few days and started up again, I was able to contrast how I had been feeling those days when I wasn't doing it, and then how I was feeling on the days that I was doing it. And my skin was looking much brighter, and I felt more energetic, and I just felt healthier overall, like if I was shining on the outside. So I have adopted what they call the ideal daily Ayurvedic routine. The day is also broken down into what they call doshas. Each of these cycles has characteristics and tendencies that when we practice certain things during those times, then we get more benefit from it. For instance, in the morning between 2 and 6 is when Veda is beginning to liven up. So ideally, that's the best time of the day to wake up, between 2 and 6 in the morning, preferably closer to 6. And then, for instance, from 6 to 10 in the morning, which is the kapha time, that's a good time for preparation of your day and doing your meditation and your asanas and your oil massage on your skin. And the heaviest meal should be eaten during the hottest part of the day, which would be between 10 and 2 p.m. That's when the digestion is the strongest. And then from 2 to 6, then that would be a good time to continue with the work. And then from 6 to 10 would be preparing the body for rest, and anything that is eaten during that time should be light enough to have digested prior to 10 o'clock. So putting it into practice is my way of really getting to know the material, seeing how it works for a person in real life, because I didn't want this to just be something that I learned intellectually. I wanted to learn it through experience. And I found that by doing the practices and being consistent, I am definitely seeing the benefits of Ayurveda. The most beautiful thing that I have gotten out of this course has been the deeper understanding of the benefits of transcendental meditation. I see transcendental meditation as really being the key to opening up the full potential of life, because through transcendental meditation, we are able to access what they call the state of pure consciousness, or that space from where everything in this world, both seen and unseen, have come from. And by being able to access that field of pure silence or of pure consciousness, then we are able to begin living according to the laws of nature, because all of the laws of nature spring up from that pure field of consciousness. So we start to live in a right manner, spontaneously, easily, and naturally, because of transcendental meditation. That was my biggest takeaway from this Exploring Consciousness course. My eyes have really been opened to the importance of transcendental meditation, to the importance of putting that practice first above everything else, because everything else follows suit. I would like to teach it, bringing peace to this world. So the classes were very challenging. My class was very challenging. I didn't expect it to be as challenging. I was under the false impression, that because this was one class at a time, it would be kind of not as difficult or whatnot, as somebody taking 4 or 5 classes in a semester. But I was wrong. After those first 2 weeks of just doing the habit maps and all, the course quickly became very intense. I actually became very nervous the 3rd week of my class, because I was starting to feel overwhelmed by the information I was learning and my assignments. It required a lot of writing, a lot of reviewing the material over and over, because it was all very new. I earned 97% in the class. And the final project that we had, I spent many hours working on it. It was a 2-part assignment. In fact, I got a perfect score on my final project. We had to do a concept map of the topics that had been covered. And I found the exercise to be very, very educational. The education is structured in a way for us to really retain the information, to put it to use, to make it a part of our lives, and then to benefit from it so that we can have success in life. Back in March, I had another interview with my online advisor, and She was able to get me scheduled for the classes that I'm going to be taking next. This summer, I have my first internship at Maharishi University. I have to do a 2-week training for the Pulse assessment course, which is a basic assessment tool that is used Maharishi Veda to assess the health of the body and discover what the dominant constitution of an individual is, so that we can recommend diet, herbs, exercise, and things that are specific to their constitution type. That's going to be the end of June to the beginning of July. And then classes will begin, and I have my next set of classes already picked out for fall 2024. So I got the next few days off. I'll start my next class come Monday. I look forward to taking my second class, and I look forward to sharing that information with you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.